how is it going, everyone? EverTastic giving you another exciting on back-to-back episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we did encounter one of this console at the Colony Tower, and turns out that we did took her down for mercy, and it was quite a roughy but a tough fight, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, that fight wasn't quite too bad, actually. I mean, we have an epic rundown with her. And it was quite a scary ride to see her this spooky but more scarier that in her type of design of the look of her. But it turns out it wasn't too scary, actually, because we have a good fight day, and turns out in the end somehow we get to keep on raising a whole lot of experience. So now looking for today, we were supposed to go and get one of these quests done. So we got here, it's two of these quests that we had to get finished on doing. So we're getting here, it's two of these quests. So I reckon that we go and hold off, but only just two of the quests and just only do one. Because there is this DLC I want to go and show you throughout this episode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this required done. So this is Juniper. So this is the required hero for Juniper, I mean. So it says strength given water.
This might get complicated.
So there's supposed to be this spring. Who the waters that make you stronger? Yeah, I heard about that too. Just from drinking it? Wow, that's the drink. Man, yeah, I loved a bit of that. No point I have story that eating a red pollen ore will make you strong. Probably the same kind of story. I'd love to find that spring. It's a lot of bullocks. Is it something like that really exists, and why haven't the other colony heard of it? I got to say I have no knowledge of this either. Then why don't we investigate it? I mean, if we look into it and find that there really is a water that makes you stronger, that's a win-win, right? True, but this wouldn't be the first spurious legend to grace of this colony. If this is a malicious costume that started in Colony Tower, we should debunk it now. As you wish, but the spring of Honor is the place. Okay, so the water of Honor. Okay, so this is the new quest available. So let's go and get one of it done. So as we go and move back out of our stools. So we're gonna go to the menu. We're gonna go to the quest. And somewhere further down. Yeah, so it's this one right here. So this is required or recommended on level 52. So it is stated in Colony Tower that the spring of Honor's water makes you stronger. Lens and Santa want to see it if it's true. Go investigate the rumor. Okay, so now, we get to go and keep a bit more of 3,920 experience points and 3,680 gold. And a little bit of SP we get here is free. Alright then. Now, let's go ahead and get that tracking down to see where we're going. So, well, hold on. So, we already had that activated already. So, we have to head to the spring of Honor. It's what it says from the objective. Alright then. So it doesn't seem too far to get to places wherever we need to be. So we're taking control of what's it or Talon. It says his name. Okay. So we're taking control of Talon because he can still be leader. And somehow he's so good at using this heavy guard. Okay, so actually this heavy of a mechanic of that weapon that Talon is holding. Okay, correct me if I'm right, if his name Talon. Okay, you know what? Let's just move out of the ladder while we reach to the surface. And also, I need to go and figure out which button to look at to switch characters. Okay, so it's Talon. Okay, not Talon. I'm saying Talon. What the heck is wrong with me? Well, that felt kind of embarrassing. Well, don't worry about it. Okay, so now following this orange and red trail. So we got a long way to reach further heights because we are stepping along to the progress to continue this story in every other chapter. Because there is a lot going on around here, so I reckon that we go and do a bit of expedition, and we go and reach further to the springs of Honor. Or what's it pronounced? Rohona. I'm not necessarily sure how you pronounce it in a persuasive way. No. I meant Honor. Okay. But that is how you pronounce it. Okay, so here we are now. So this is so we're looking at Noka. What are you doing here? They're looking for the spring. What about you, Nokta? I was thinking of putting all that the knowledge I got from Colony Iota about the water and Ross of use. I think perhaps that drinking bits of water isn't subtly going to turn you into a better soldier. Mate, this stuff is so good. So good. It's just water. How can it be? Oh, it does taste nice. You could make it a sublime, a cup of tea with this. Is it really a top quality water? But I don't think that there's anything particularly special in it. So it's just a normal spring? Seems that way. I don't think it'll give you any powers. What? Tell that to the bulging biceps. Both of you are already plenty strong enough. It's all in your head. Shall we try one more spring? If other fountains are as good as this, then it's worth to spare us the trap. Is there a spring closer to Tal? There is. This area is a bit too monster infested for comfort. At worst, we might be surrounded. But other spring is a lot more peaceful. It would be far preferable for us as a water source. I see your point. Okay, let's take a look. Follow me. Thanks.
Whoa, check this.
Okay, so now we have to go and follow Nuka.
There's been changes to colony relations.
Alright, well, let's go and follow this character, and let's look forward to the mysterious wilderness of the world that we seek on going. But we don't plan on stopping by, just fighting enemies and just picking up stuff. But you know what? We can pick up one of these collectibles. So that's a Sundia flower we're picking up here. And yeah, I mean, I do quite stand actually because of this game hold a lot of potential. And there's a lot to do around here because you get to explore every other region in the Ionis just to complete every other goal around here. Because you get to explore many colonies. It's the same from when you played the first game, Xenoblade Chronicles. Actually, you get to go and like spot on a witness to go to everyone's colonies, and
considering the distance, maybe it's for the best that Tau don't have to go all that far.
Okay, like I was saying,
if anyone gets hurt in the process, it'll be defeating the purpose.
As I was saying, okay, nobody had to talk, but you know what? Yeah, so yeah, this game kind of amazed me that day because somehow this does hold a whole lot of potential because you get to do everything around here in Ionis. Wait here while I look around. Well, its competition is practically identical to the other spring. Interesting. It's definitely better to draw our water from here. We had a lot of casualties getting our water from the spring. This is farther and away the better choice. But both are pretty much the same. Then how come that other ones got a legend about beefing you up and this doesn't? No idea. It's just something that people have said. That's how custom works. It doesn't matter how ludicrous there are, people refuse to let go of them. Glory always had an awful time tracking her up there to the fetch water. If we can lighten her load, I count that a win. She's already working hard enough to try to treat all our injured. Graziana, too? Shiva and Gloria are responsible for the water supplies. Graziana very careful. Thankfully, she hasn't had any unpleasant monster encounters yet. But water's so good from this spring too. She should be pleased. Do you mind if we leave you to the spread of the good news? No problem. Let me just fill her up at first. Thanks for coming out here. No bother at all. We're just happy we can stop more people from getting hurt. Right? It's a little things like these that makes life easier for everyone. Hang in there. Okay, that's going to be a quick and easy quest day. So we have that fully complete. And there we have it. So we got one info required for the new topic which is available. Alright then, so let's go on ahead and move out here. So actually, you know what? I want to go ahead and take a break with Colony Tau for now on because there's something else that we must go over with the expansion pass. Because there is this new hero that we gotta go unlock. So we go and more info about this hero. So it's a new hero, a brand new hero joined the party. You will be able to experience a fresh quest line and add a completely new class to your roster. Okay, interesting. So something about challenge battle. Let's go more info about that. So challenge battles. So special challenges await that pitting you against a mighty foe. Finding success in these will enable you to obtain special rewards, including beach aware costume for Noah and company. Alright, so let's go ahead and receive some content over here. So you know what, I really think we should go and receive only just one, not so many of them, because I think we should go and do the one called Champion of a Nopon. So head to the great Dannagh Ravine to make the acquaintance of a new hero. So you can get there starting part way through chapter 3. Okay, so we're far beyond chapter 3, so we're on chapter 6 now. And I don't know, I mean, actually no, I think we're somewhere close to chapter 5 or what is chapter 6. You know what, let me go over. What chapter are we on again? I may be lost. I was going too far to rush hour. So, okay, so we are on chapter 6, alright. So we only got 2 more chapters to knock out, so we're just gonna have to make the best of it as we go to expansion pass and try to see if we can get every single one of these quests done on DLC. So let's go to receive content. So we could just receive only just one. And there we have it. So we have it accepted. Okay, so let's go over the quest. And let's go have a look. So we already had to activate it. So it said, yeah, well, we already read already. We kind of get it. Okay, but damn, we get 10 SP for this? For this DLC. Okay then. Well, let's look forward to it. Well, I'll look forward to this, to seeing what kind of mini mystery that we can solve around here. So let's see, where is that place at? Where are we trying to go? Okay, so we're gonna check in with every colony to see which path we should go. Okay, it's not the city. It's somewhere around here in the Forest region. Okay, it's here. So this is somewhere back at the great Dannagh Ravine. So let's go ahead and warp there and let's go and look forward to this meeting this mysterious new hero. Actually, I'm not remembering her name, but eventually since they turned back in Nintendo Direct, I mean, I was like memorizing to know what her name is, but now I keep forgetting because it all got erased down in my head. What I know so much about this character, but we will see. We will see once we approach to where that yellow glow light is showing from above. Okay, now here it is. So let's go trigger a custom.
A Nopon caravan. It's under attack from a pack of monsters.
I could have told you that. Come on, Noah.
Yeah!
Alright, let's go, team. So we got here is these spider problem to deal with. So I'm gonna go and target the one further on the right. So we're dealing with one of these Dannagh Arachnos. So let's get that crash out going. And I need to help out too because we need to step up to the pace.
Gracious goods, that was close one. If not for Eno, Caravan would be bittersweet memory by now.
No trouble. Just happy everyone's still fine. Please to take good care on the ongoing.
Only if Eno drop by Caravan of Cheerios soon. We'll offer special Bacon Savers discount. Promise.
Excuse Eno? Eno just wanted to ask if not too much bother? Was it perhaps that it was friends that helped, help those Nopon?
Right. We happened to be passing by and saw you all in trouble, so...
Oh, Eno knew it! Courage to thwack wicked monsters! To offer aid to total stranger fun! Humans like friends are very reason for inventing word hero fun, or whatever is human equivalent! Eno moved beyond limits of expression, cannot possibly give voice to such violent, overpowering emotion as Eno feeling!
That seems a little dramatic. All we did was help you out in a scrap.
Well, all it means is that we did well to give her assistance.
By the way, your outfit looks quite unusual. Which side are you affiliated with?
What is the meaning of affiliated, please?
Let's try a different tack. Are those Nopon from before your friends? Judging by their manner of speech, I would surmise that they were already previously familiar with you.
Affirmatory! All Nopon who live wild and free, Eno count each and every one as friend! And with good reason, Eno gained double name by fight for universal Nopon love and peace! Eno is champion of all Nopon kind!
Wow, Sparks. That sounds, Brill? Yeah, let's go with Brill.
So what you're saying is, the reason you helped those Nopon from earlier is because you see yourself as their champion?
Correct! For sooth in Deedy Doodle! That is why Eno must restore self to previous strength so Eno can accomplish duty which Grandmaster Pon gave to... Oh, snap crackers!
What's the matter?
Eno was just on verge of forgetting. Eno came here in search of High Ether.
High Ether? What's that?
Well, it basically Eno on hunt for scavengeables. Must therefore hurry up and get on with search and retrieval.
You're going to search this place, all alone?
This area's teeming with dangerous monsters. Any chance we can offer you a hand?
Meh? Sorry, did Eno hear right? Fred proposed to help Eno for second time?
Huh? Yes, I suppose I did.
No way! It's completely unprecedented! Friends concern themselves with well-being of not only Nopon, but even Eno? Glamour of Eno utterly gasted, gob thoroughly smacked. Eno lacked capability to show deserved amount of proper respect.
I'm already over our shtick.
Well, then. Pleased to be working with you. Shall we just call you Eno? Is that all right?
Shuck! But Eno not even introduced self yet! How friend no name of Eno?
This girl's got a lot going on, huh? On the outside, and in as well.
Eno had temporarily joined the party. Okay, let's continue.
Can you pinpoint where the High Ether is, Eno?
Eno getting readings from hereabouts. Must be somewhere nearby for definite.
Okay, so we have to head to... okay, I can't pronounce that. I'm gonna just guess it's a pistol. Or is it... Sills? I'm gonna say Sills. Okay, that's it. So, we have to head to the Sills Hill. Okay, that's it. Well, cannot tell what the YP is supposed to pronounce, but that is kind of hard to understand. But you know what? Let's just go and depart. So here now at the Dannagh Desert in a Nimba Mound, because turns out that we've been like pushing onward, but just to push the pressure around, because turning the tables, because it turns out to me because there is a little just this sightseeing to go around here, and that go and trigger another cutscene, of course. Now, what is this?
Hey, what's that shiny thing? It Ether Sphere. And High Ether that Eno's searching for contained with inside.
Well, we can't get near it like this. We'll have to take care of the monsters round here first.
Well, Eno, are you ready?
Eno was created ready!
Right on. Let's make it quick then, yeah?
Okay then, so having Eno to tag along with us, So we're gonna pick up what's left on our collectible. So this is cotton branch. All right, well we'll take it. Okay, so these guys seem super easy to kill now, cause we are getting super strong and all. So we should definitely go and take out one of those enemies called the Despair Scourge.
It's ether, all right, exposed to the surface. Looks similar to a regular ether channel, but the energy density is off the charts.
I suppose we could harvest the energy, rather this high ether into an ether cylinder as normal?
Maybe. Want me to take a stab? No! Cease and desist!
What's wrong, Eno?
Cannot harvest high ether with baseline cylinder? Are friends kidding? Would easily overflow capacity and cause vessel to rupture with extreme explosivity! Whoa, are you serious? Close call.
What? You're not actually in a hurry to get your wings blown off, then?
Lance, I beg of you, occupational safety is no joking matter.
Is there something else we could use then?
Eno have just the ticket. Can use this. For to harvest high ether safely, can use this here HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Incidentally, HD stand for Handy Dandy.
Handy dandy. Okay.
I guess it does suggest some improvement on the classic ether cylinder design.
Indeed, and its simplicity belies a high degree of efficacy bestowed by the added refinements.
Well then, no time like present. Friend can go ahead and collect high ether now.
Huh? You want me to do it?
His very rare chance for opportunity. Eno do not mind letting Noah do honors. Please, be guest of Eno.
It's definitely not going to explode, is it?
Everything fine. HD Ether Cylinder Plus come with Eno-approved seal of quality. So please to place trust in.
All right then. You only live once. Let's give this a go.
Failing HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Alright, so we got 3 of the tutorial to go on in this gameplay. So say collecting a certain amount of high ether from ether spheres that will award you with a failed HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Alright, so next one. So it says that you can only harvest an ether sphere once all the enemies that in its vicinity have been defeated. The enemies that you'll need to defeat will be marked with an icon. Alright then, last one stays here. Once the enemies are down, approach the ether sphere and press A to begin harvesting it. Okay. So what we did learn something about this HD ether, this sphere that is glowing. So turns out that some of these enemies need to be defeated, and then once we go and approach the ether sphere, that way we could just go and harvest it. So it had to be Noah. So we're gonna head to the closest.
Same as usual. Come on, swap it all up.
I'm putting a lot of faith in you here.
Okay, so none of these guys had nothing to talk, so let's go harvest ether. Okay, so we just go ahead and use the HD, which is stand for Handy Dandy.
Looks like there's an ether sphere nearby.
Okay, so finding new ether spheres. So when you harvest an ether sphere, you may sometimes receive a hint about the location of the other ether sphere that you haven't harvested yet. Okay, fair enough. So ether spheres on the map. So ether spheres, the locations are displayed on the area maps. So to be precise, you'll be able to see ether spheres and previously discovered areas as well as those hinted at while harvesting other ether spheres. Okay then, fair enough. So we got that already put in a map for some usual occasions.
Right. That seems to have done it. Will this do?
It's perfect. 10 out of 5 stars. No notes. Time to deposit high ether without further delay.
Huh? Please go ahead. What the?
Wow. That hit all the right spots. Did she just drink the cylinder? Please tell me I hallucinated that.
Eno, what did you just do?
Oh! Meh! Did Eno forget to explain? Eno feeling mortified. ether energy source for powering functions of Eno.
So, is that good?
Easier to show than explain, so please allow Eno to demonstrate.
Empowering Eno. Head into the main menu, character the Eno swap to the reach via the Eno swap menu, where you can spend the HD first cylinder plus to enhance your Eno's capabilities. Okay, well that's cool stuff here, right? Looks kind of new. So let's go open the menu. So the game is telling us how we go and accept to go upgrade Eno to empower her. So Eno gets stronger through the use of Eno swap. First, let's select characters. Okay, so character is up there. So powering up Eno. Now switch the character to Eno and select the Eno swap. Okay, so we're pressing R to go to Eno, and there it is. So she have this selection called Eno swap. So select the dual splash at the R to the strengthen. Okay, can do. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. This is good stuff. So this is how we go and get a lot stronger. That way we can. So while we play with her, while we have her alongside with us, that way when we're going out in the whole field of the every other land, just searching for those ether cylinder plus. That way we go and have her take a sip out of it, and that she'll have enough power to get fully strong. To whatever tactics that she can go build, I'm looking forward to the scene how she can pull her own way through of just using all of her basic combos and that kind of art stuff. And okay, now moving on. So use the HD Ether Cylinder Plus to strengthen Eno. Unlock higher upgrades at tiers by finishing Eno's Ascension quest. Okay, so turns out that you can see, because we did upgrade the one which is called Enhanced Art. So several of these are not unlocked yet because we don't quite actually have enough HD Ether Cylinder Plus. So we have that in 3%, so we need to get it in 100%. So let's look at the accessory. Okay, we can't look at accessories because okay, now it turns out that we can't do anything for Eno because she don't have the accessory right now.
Look! Snippety snap and ta-da! Capabilities of Eno power up greatly!
Oh, that is pretty impressive. No, hold your ponios! That's impossible!
This is all highly irregular. What in the world are you? Really?
Friend finally asked right question! Eno is creation of Nopon. Legendary Grandmaster Thusu, final bestest and most strongest of all artificial blade!
Huh? Wait, blade? You mean like our blades? The ones we fight with?
You what? This is making less sense by the minute.
You're saying you're an anthropomorphic blade?
Is that it? So she's actually a human blade?
That's fishy. Real fishy.
No, please hang fire! Eno not have fishy bone in entire body! Grandmaster Thusu say self, and he giga renowned crafts genius! Eno created for purpose of bring about peace and harmony for all Nopon throughout world! Eno artificial blade! Well, in truth, he also say Eno must not get involved in affairs of humans. Although Eno have no intention of hurting friends, would not wish Dinsia's toast of on.
Of course.
Huh?
I mean, I still don't really understand it. This artificial blade business. Still, one thing's abundantly clear. Earlier, well before we ever turned up, you were protecting the Nopon caravan. You fought for them, and you did it all by yourself. That takes real courage. Seeing that convinced me. I believe what you said, Eno. What's this?
Oh, wow. Nice get up.
Now Eno understand.
What?
Friend Noah, your destined driver of Eno.
Your driver?
Same clothes as Eno, and same weapon too. This proof cannot be mistaken. Friend is driver of Eno.
Wait, slow down. Can you explain what you mean when you say driver?
Eno more than happy to. Definition of driver is human person who fight by side of Eno. That's it? Oh, but that's very vitally crucial. Only driver can draw out bestest, truest power of blade. Eno want to get stronger and stronger for Nabon peace and happiness.
Okay, let's all take a deep breath now. Eno, that's not really what this means. It's actually... well... oh, how should I explain this? There's a little more to it than what you're thinking.
Actually, if Eno may, Eno always thought if Eno get driver, Eno decided in deepest corner of heart. Eno would ask to call driver Master Pawn. Therefore, Eno would love nothing more than to be permitted to address friend as Master Pawn.
Noah, if you were gonna say something, you should probably say it now, or else the ship will sail. Know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but...
You said you trusted her, didn't you? Seems like an open and shut case to me.
are we all fine with this? Eno, this driver of yours, is that like a partner of sorts?
That right! According to Grandmaster Von, drivers and blades were originally one in body and soul!
Got it. Well, look, I'm not sure if I can be all of that to you and meet all your expectations, but if you'll have me, I'll be your driver.
Truly! Really, very truly!
Yeah, truly. You're one of us now, Eno.
Yes! Master Von! For all Nopon that inhabit world, Eno and friends will fight good fight!
I feel like I should say, just for the record, our objective is not strictly to go around getting random Nopon out of trouble.
Huh? Nah, is not?
Come to think of it, we never did introduce ourselves, did we? We might not have.
Right. Then I guess maybe we should get started on that.
Okay, now there's our quest completed. So Eno and Artificial Blade has become a party ally. Continue to gather high effort and make Eno stronger to further her ambition. Okay, cool. So turns out that we have Eno as an unlockable new character. Alright, so we just have Eno on board. And there's a lot of chances that we can do. So Noah is compatible of being a driver alongside by her blade, Eno. So we'll go confirm with A. So class of Nipponic Champion, role defender. Gains a person by evading attacks with warning skillful use of invasion arts. Will also become stronger after getting KO'd. Okay then. Now what's going on? Eno just remember Matt the Ponder. There was an important thing that Eno was forgotten. What is it, Eno? It had to do with the HDE for cylinder plus that Eno would give to Matapon. According to Grand Matapon, the cylinder console yet the more hidden power. Really getting our Nopons worth out of this one, eh? Yes. To release the true power, however, is a need for further levels of upgrade. And what happens once we release it? Only a good things in the many we able to bag bags of high ether and make the Eno who holds a low stronger. In other words, it would improve the cylinder's technical specifications. I see. So anyway, Eno wanted to ask the Metapon to also help improve cylinder in a parallel while looking for ether spears. Right, sure thing, Eno. How do we go about doing that then? HD Ether Cylinder Plus is a highly specialized product made with proprietary Nopon technology. Therefore, best bet is to request a revamp of certified Nopon technician. Well, Riku, right here, so Riku already got wins for with a blade and good maintenance, so would like to pass a buck on this one. Oh, so that's your excuse. Sure, pal, if you say so. What other Nopon connection do we have? How about the caravan Nopon we helped out before? And as wrote a suggestion, Mio, they may yet remain nearby. Well then, shall we have a look around? Roger, Wilco Pond says he know. Okay, so it's something that say going full HD. Well, that was quick. I mean, lucky we keep getting many new side quests. Rescuing Ether Spears. Once harvest the Ether Spear will disappear, but they will reappear in the same spot once enough time had passed. So note that the yield will decrease after the initial harvest. Okay, now there's 2 more to go around. So better HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Sunny and Cheerios Nopon caravan, whomever the party assisted is staying at the Forest region Namba Mon camp. You can improve your HD Ether Cylinder Plus there. Using improved HD Ether Cylinder Plus allows you to obtain more high Ether from each Ether Spear. Okay, so we can close all of this and we can get stepping along to the progress of knowing what we need to be doing. So playing with Noah for the very first time, I mean, we want to go ahead and check things somewhere at the Nemba Mon camp. It's where the Nopon rest ashore at the caravan. That's somewhere at camp. So we'll check things there. And you know what? Yeah, we can hide the objective. We don't mind looking at it so much. Friend Sunny, your friend Chibio. Meme, it's Eno. Sunny, please, as puncher that the Eno grace a caravan with a present so soon. We just getting fresh a new shipment of yummyables and numberables are only too happy to share. Many thankskins will have to ask the Matapon for shopping bonanza later. But actually, come today to discuss a separate issue with friend Sunny. Or what might be? Is there perhaps a technician in the caravan of friend Sunny that know how to improve the HD Ether Cylinder Plus? Oh, do years of Sunny deceive? Eno mentioned that the favorite apex of Nopon technological achieve HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Fable, he calls it. Yes, sir, now Sunny understand assignment. Then please can make the use of service of helper of Sunny named Totoma. He admittedly a bit of strange elude like an gab and friendly patter, but nevertheless a skilled caravan mechanic. Friend Totoma memorize thank you for referral friend Sunny. And also, while we have left in Chopper here, please to accept the visit Eno. Alright, so he given us one of his Sunny's simpler sets. Sunny just happy to have necessary material to the hand, so more than happy to fob off on. Such generous is friend Shore. Everyone in the caravan world knows how Eno runs around hipper fighting to guard the Nopon future and present. It's the highest honor for any Nopon to be able to render assistance. Aw, friend Sunny. Feeling such a sad to a happy might break into dance at any moment. The chance of dance? Sunny must join Eno in frolic. Oh, dearie me, Venturio also cut rug. Did Japan play us tune? Spots in Ember. Do you think we could maybe shelf the celebration until we're finished with the cylinder business? Meh. Yes, Matapon made sense. Almost forgot self in movement. It hadn't even been a minute. Matapon, we hurry now. Must get friend Totoma to look at cylinder.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, now let's go over and see what it says here. So give Totoma the necessary material to upgrade the HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Alright, bet. So before we do that, let's go ahead and talk to these two. we'll start by talking to Sunny. To improve a cylinder, please use the services of Totoma. He admittedly a bit of strange elude lacking in yada yada. Yeah, we understand. Okay, so talking to you.
With some food.
No, not go and settle down at the campfire. We can't go do that. Okay, Cheerio and others will be here for a while, so please come and visit anytime. And when visit, please buy many products and bolts. Nothing make a Cheerio happier. Okay, so talking to Toma. Hi, could we have a minute? We were wondering if you could help us. This about the improvement to HD Ether Cylinder Plus. That's right, exactly. So we're friend undertake. Give here.
Okay, so we're handing
over. So yeah, we're handing over the Sunny Sampler set. So that go and lead to our decision. I mean. So we only give him one of the set. It's all done. HD Ether Cylinder Plus is successfully powered up. Alright, I'm glad that all work out. Thanks so much, Matapon, but matter is far from finished. Must collect a much more higher ether for the purpose of restore self to full power. For sake of bring peace and happiness to Nopon everywhere. Yeah, I know that. If we happen to cross any more ether spirits, we'll be sure to collect the high ether for sure. And if we can get all the materials together, we can have the cylinders improved here again. Indeed, Doodle and will be most grateful. HD Ether Cylinder Plus improved. You can now gather more high ether. Cool, okay. So that seems like a fair bet. I mean, we get to go and do elsewhere around here. I mean, this whole land of just seeking out to find several of these high ether Cylinder Plus. So looking at here, it says here, the HD Ether Cylinder Plus model was upgraded without a hitch. The Toma also seemed willing to upgrade and further provide you could supply the materials. Okay, so now we gain a little bit of experience because we don't get a whole much from them. Actually, yeah, so we did get 2 of the Nopon coin silver. So that's more than enough that we can manage. So talking to the Sunny, sometime soon Caravan will hold a grand collective assembly. After a gallant rescue by Ino cannot pass up a chance to leverage the petition with a bragging rights. Okay, well, that's more than a lot that we can take action on. So if we go ahead and look at here real quick. So it turns out that the Totoma got a new side quest available. And as we go and press on select. Actually, yeah, so we don't press on select. I think we were supposed to press on plus to go look at the map of where we are. But that's not the objective. I mean, that's not what the objective is asking us to do. We don't mind taking on the story right now. Because we're only here just to take on as many quests around here as possible. Yeah, because I really think it's the best day to go all out and like seek out to what we need to be doing. So there's one of his ether spear over there. So there's like a lot of these ether spear that we gotta go all out and search for several of these ether spear, whatever they are. And we got the one on top of it. So that's another ether spear. And yeah, I mean, there's like too much to get handling around here. So yeah, well, I'll try to see if I can have another video of just doing a whole lot of editing of my experience. I mean, we can go on ahead and actually, wait a minute. Now, there's something happening so something that say a burning curiosity. Oh, actually, you know what? That's from back at Colony 4. Okay, so that's something we can't be worrying about right now. So that's something we need to get to the rest of these parts from the Lavnesses, whenever we have enough part to go and give it to this person, whoever name it is. But you know what? That will have to do it for today, you guys. So next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we are gonna do this to settle down at the campfire at the Nemba Mon, and just to chill ass and just to go and do what we must do, because we're gonna have to stick around because we'll be pushing our way through just to take on many quests around here, but just so that we can take on one quest from the Toma, what is it? The Toma. I'm not sincerely sure if I'm saying it correctly, but you know what? I'm saying that the Toma. That is the rest of his full name. But you know what? That is it, you guys. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're joining us here, if you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you will stay up there notified when my news and awesome videos happen on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and that will have to do it. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. We'll be picking up with more Xenoblade Chronicles free. Take care of you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.